What the fuck? What are they doing to cars? What are they doing to those poor little cars? I don't want Nike and I don't want Adidas. I just want wings and my motherfucking penis. Doggy! Doggy! Yep, that's an actual song, that is. That's an actual song. Although, I should probably try to be a little bit less of a sweary old boy. I'd bleep them out, but oh god, that sounds like effort. That sounds like effort and an amount of editing that I just do not want to do. It's not that I'm trying to become more family friendly. I don't think that's not on the cards, is it? That's not on the cards. However, by releasing the inner sweary beast, I start to overdo it just a little bit, and eventually that'll creep over, and I'll say something at work or something. I just don't want to. I mean, people at work swear. They're from Liverpool. They use it as punctuation. To be fair, I'm from Poole, so I'm a Scouser technically, by pure technicality myself. I just don't want to. I don't want to use it as easy as breathing. I don't mind swearing. I've got no issues with swearing, except in like a place of professionalism. I'd rather not, because once I start doing it a lot, I start doing it everywhere, and then I start doing it everywhere a lot, till I'm asking my boss for a fucking day off or something along those lines. So it's probably best if I try and rein it in a little. It's difficult. I'm an all or nothing kind of guy. I'm a in the cycle box all the way kind of guy. Dominance. I'll tell you what though, I'm quite a specialist when it comes to winding people up on in the YouTube comments. Oh god, that was close, wasn't it? Trilly child. I've got it down to quite a T to get people's juices flowing. I mean, to be fair, it's not really hard when you make blanket statements about language. I have the benefit of the people who subscribe to me. You should generally realise that I'm just being an arse, or it's a comment out of text, comment out of context. That's the word I'm looking for. What I don't quite understand is though, there's a lot of the similar comments. I mean, yeah, you got your standard organ donor comments. They're pretty much par for the course at this stage of the game. It's the ones that I don't quite get is when like they try and throw the insults at the bike. You fucking beeping at little honker. Yeah, bitch, you're never catching me. You never had me. You never had your car. But yeah, what was I saying? It's the first level of insult is the insult the CC. Do you know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, it's all lucky when you're 125. I'm like, do you know, even if it was, I'm not that bothered. I'd rather be on 2 than 4 wheels. That is, not legs. Well, no, yeah, legs as well. Yeah, legs as well. That's naughty, you Tiguan. Wouldn't see me breaking the rules, would you? Yeah, so I'd rather be on 2 wheels given the option. It's sort of like, oh, you should be ashamed. You should be ashamed of your 2 wheels. No, mate, no. Even if it was a 125, even if it was a 50cc, I'm inherently better than you are. It's a strange thing to say. The other one is shit bike. I'm not emotionally attached to my bike. I also know it's not a shit bike. There are very few absolutely shit bikes, and the one that always gets me, not like gets to me, but I can't fathom. It's you can't afford a car. That's just a weird argument. Can't afford a car. I actually sold my car to buy a bike. No, tell a lie. I didn't sell it because I've got an inbuilt just hatred of having to sell stuff. So I just scrapped it because it was easier than sticking it on Auto Trader, and then just bought the bike. it's just weird. It's like, well, why would that be? Like, I mean, you could go on Auto Trader and you can look at the price of an average bike and an average car, and they're not very different. Yeah, they're not different at all. In many cases, the bikes are more expensive, especially when it comes to insurance, because they're more sort of like performance machines. I mean, one day they'll realise that, oh, this is engagement. This is kind of what he wants. Oh dear. It's been one guy. He was I forgot to do it. I forgot to do it today. He commented it was, and I replied, and he went, "Don't talk to me." So I said, well, technically this is text, so you're reading it, so you're talking to yourself. And he didn't respond after that. So I've just been like texting, not texting him, but like replying at, like in the morning, going like, "Good morning, sweet cheeks," and stuff. Thinking of you. Just I just like see it pop up on his. And yeah, I was wondering whether I could just keep doing it until he deletes the comment out of fucking frustration. But I forget. I'm a busy guy with stuff to do. Oh, it's that same Tiguan that ran the red light. Look how far it got him. I do try and like space out the shorts that are made to annoy people though. Like a couple of times I've had a few of them on the go, and you just constantly getting like notifications. You're a cunt. Oh, sorry, you're a bleep. Yep, saved myself. Yep, that worked. I tell you what though, I've got the 360 on, my camera, my DJI camera on. I've also got the second Mic Mini paired to my phone. Dominance. Yeah, the second Mic Mini paired to my phone, and trying to get that all synced up before I left work. Oh God! I plugged in, like, I attached the 360 camera, plugged in the. For some reason, I don't know whether this is supposed to do this, but every time I try and use the Mic Mini with the receiver, I have to pair it every time. I have to hold the Bluetooth button down every single time. With the one that's paired to the camera, that's automatic. You switch them both on, they'll sync, done. But for some reason, the second Mic Mini that's paired to the transmitter will not remain paired, which is an irritation. Yeah, so I beeped my horn to sync everything up and started riding. Realised I hadn't put my 360 on. Turned the 360 on, started riding, beeped the horn to sync it. Then I realised I hadn't switched my DJI on either. By this time I'm surrounded by traffic, so I was like, well, if I beep my horn again, people might get a little bit shirty with me. Plus there was like an ambulance and police and stuff, so I had to wait a little bit longer. I need like a little in-flight checklist or something like that. Do you know when like the pilot's like flicking switches? I need to get something like that set up. To be fair, the whole pairing it to my phone and then, do you know what? I don't actually know whether I could just Bluetooth it to my phone, whether I need the receiver. I should try that. Yeah, I might not need the receiver because I'm only doing one to my phone and one to the helmet. When I get a chance, and I don't want to like absolutely cock up all the audio, I need to do some testing with connecting both microphones and recording audio to my phone via the receiver, instead of doing one to the mic and one to the camera, one to the phone, and then I've got the 360 just open to the elements. I mean, the editing, right? Because I know a lot of people are saying about the 360, the editing is hard. However, I think you're doing it wrong. You're just doing it wrong. See, what you do is you load up the footage. So like I load up an hours long like video, like 360 footage, and then I'll pick my face. I mean, I'll select an angle, looking at my face. Then I'll jump forward a bit randomly in the video. Then I'll pick a different angle. Then I'll jump forward again, and I'll pick a different angle, and I'll let the camera like just swing around slowly between the two views. You'll notice. Oh yeah, sorry. This what else? This is the rest of it, right? So I've got the 360 camera in good weather, like or good lighting, such as this, and it's essentially randomly swinging around, and then I'll export it as one. Oh, doggy! Look at the doggy! Doggy! I'll export it to CapCut. I'll line up the DJI hours worth of video. Then I'll duplicate or extract the audio, so it's a separate audio track. And then I'll just randomly chop up the DJI camera, then randomly delete sections out, then export that as one file. One long hour-long video, jumping between the camera on my face and the camera on the bike. And then I use the caption tracking to isolate all the lines, all the clips with audio in. I automatically delete everything that's not me talking, and then go through and just stretch some scenes. So it's job done. That takes, I mean, in terms of physical effort, you know, it's about half hour's work, maybe more, to bang out 4 videos. Because what I'll be like, basically, I'll set up the 360 exporting, then I'll just go do something else. And I'll come back when it's done, do the combination video, export that as a single file, do something else, and then I'll let CapCut do its magic when it's isolating the audio, which is much better since I got the Mic 2. With the clearer audio, it makes it an easier time for the program to select the bits where I'm talking. Happy days. With my longer ride out ones, see, because I haven't used the 360 yet on a longer ride out, so I don't know how that will work, because I wouldn't randomize that so much, since it's usually I've gone through and I've picked like a what looks to be a decent stretch of road, and then I'll put that as like a 20-minute or so segment and then export. So I don't know, because I wouldn't want to randomly do that with a 360, or would I? I am quite lazy. So I don't know, we'll have to see. It looks like the weather's going to be decent for the next couple of days. Oh, I'm getting bashed by my toggles. It looks like I'm going to have some relatively clear sky, so I don't know whether to do like a little Christmas run somewhere and see what's going on or not. We shall see. Tune in next time for Slobo Lobo doesn't swear, apart from that one time, but I bleeped it out. Boop.